So mild cognitive impairment is a condition where people have an impairment of their cognition, but it doesn't affect their function. Cognition means they're thinking. Thinking occurs in different areas. So it might be, for example, that they can't find words, or perhaps they have an impairment of their memory, so they can't remember certain objects or items, or it might affect some of the skills that they want to do. But it's different from what they were, so there's been an impairment, but it's not so bad that it's affecting their day-to-day activity.
If you've been tested for cognitive decline, you've responded that you're constantly tested in effect because you're in situations like this on the campaign trail. But please clarify specifically, have you taken a cognitive test?
No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump, who brags about his test and makes your mental state an issue for voters?
Well, if he can't figure out the difference between an elephant and a lion, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Did you watch that? Look, come on, man. I know you're trying to goad me, but I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. There's going to be plenty of time. And by the way, as I joke with him, I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say. Anyway, I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental as well as my mental fitness, and to make a judgment about who I am and what state of affairs I have, what kind of physical shape I'm in, what kind of mental shape I'm in. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Beef up the number of responders dealing with these crush of cases. And in addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are. Well, let me go to the second thing. What I said, I'm going to look at entire temporary. I'm going to look at every single country in the world that, in fact, is being, and this guy's sending them back. I don't quite understand why we're taking so long to do the kinds of things that have to be done. There's during World War II, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that was totally different than he called it the World War II. He had the War Production Board. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by God. You know the thing.
Where once more he forgot where he was and then tried to pass it off as some kind of joke.
Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. As a joke. You didn't know where we were. Anyway, it's great to be here and back in a place where,
Yeah, it's just great to be here wherever I am. Now, later in the same appearance, he inadvertently focused on what must be looming as his own greatest vulnerability.
People are losing faith in what the president says. Think about it. Thank you all for listening. Oh. Thanks. Okay.